Hello everyone, and welcome to my first ever Saturday morning cooking video. Last week I posted a Bougie bagel breakfast sandwich, and a lot of you responded with graciously kind comments expressing how absolutely bonkers delicious it looked. So I thought today I would show you step by step how to make your very own Bougie bagel breakfast sandwich right at home. According to the Gregorian calendar, today is Saturday, October 30th, 2021. But according to Melody's work schedule, today is Sunday, so she's having a relaxing morning staying in bed. And Griffin and I thought it would be nice to spoil our queen, so we decided to make and serve her breakfast in bed. To make this sandwich, you'll need the following ingredients: bagels, eggs, bacon, cream cheese, flavored or non-flavored, butter, tomatoes, and whatever cheese you prefer. We're going to start with our balsamic roasted tomatoes. Pluck 2 or 3 of your favorite big red plumpers off the vine, then cut them into 1/4 inch thick slices and place them into a medium or large bowl. Now grab a smaller bowl for mixing and combine the following ingredients: 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano, or 1 teaspoon of tightly packed fresh oregano leaves. We're going to use a 2-to-1 ratio of olive oil and balsamic vinegar. It's going to be 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Mix all of these ingredients until thoroughly combined and pour them into your bowl of tomatoes. We're going to get our hands dirty and mix the tomatoes and the balsamic mixture by hand. You'll see in this video I touch 100% of the ingredients I use with my bare hands. I do this for 2 reasons. 1, because Melody and I are man and wife, and our germs love each other just as much as we do. And 2, she won't see this until after she's already eaten the food anyway. With our tomatoes fully combined with both our balsamic mixture and microflecks of dead skin, they're ready to be baked. Place them on a slightly greased baking sheet and put them in the oven preheated to 300 degrees for about 15 minutes. After closing the lid, we of course wait for the oven goblin to let us know he's getting started on the baking process. For those of you unfamiliar, I have a little goblin man who lives in my oven who heats my food up with his stank-ass morning breath. His methods are unconventional, but he gets results. Once he senses food has been placed into his home, he smacks the shit out of the baking pan and gets to work. Now let's get started with the rest of our ingredients. Grab 4 slices of thick-ass bacon, cut them in half, and line them up on a pan to cook. I flip my bacon multiple times throughout the cooking process. This ensures all sides are thoroughly cooked, golden brown, and crispy. You can make it as limp or as crispy as you like. Skip the entire process and raw dog it for all I care. Next, let's get eggy. You can use 1 or 2 eggs. Melody likes 1, so that's what we'll give her. Heat a pan up and season it with a touch of olive oil to keep that shit slippery. Crack the egg in the center of the pan, and using your spatula, draw little lines on the membrane around the yolk. This will make the cook a little more even and will speed up the process. Next, we'll season our egg with a secret ingredient, Maggi sauce. We get this at a little German deli in town. It's delicious and has a slightly savory soy sauce-like flavor. Melody is a special lady and likes her eggs with a soft, jammy yolk, so we'll cover the egg with a lid to cook both sides of the egg at once. Now let's get our bagel ready. Today, I'm using Gabriel's brand bagels. They're a local bakery in town and their shit fucking slaps. These ones are cheddar jalapeno. These bagels are so soft, yet so dense. We'll cut them down the center with our bread knife, give them one last slap to activate the glutens, and place them in the toaster. Now this is where things start to get intense. Hopefully your coffee has kicked in at this point because everything should be getting done around the same time. The second your bagel pops up out of the toaster, hit it on both sides with a layer of butter and then a layer of cream cheese. Melody requested chive and onion cream cheese, so that's what she's getting. I prefer smoked salmon cream cheese. Next, take your bacon off the stove and place them side by side on a paper towel. Then, cover with another towel to degrease them and put them aside. Now let's get the egg off the heat and get cheesy with it. I'm using Tillamook brand extra sharp white cheddar. This little loaf of old milk hits harder than the opening piano line to Asia by Steely Dan. Using our micrograter, we're going to sprinkle little curls of curdled milk all over our egg to give it an insane amount of flavor and panache. It's tomato time, folks. Looks like our little oven goblin has worked his magic yet again. These tomatoes are soft, hot, and smell amazing. They're gonna make your house smell like James Gandolfini on a hot summer day. Rest in peace to the man. Now all that's left to do is build our sandwich. First, we're gonna put 4 strips of bacon down as a base layer. Then, with both hands, we're gonna pick our slimy egg up and lick the sweat off our fingers. Finally, we'll very carefully place 3 slices of our freshly baked tomato on top of the egg to seal the deal. These little shits are hot as hell, and my hands are shaking harder than Michael J. Fox, but I promised you hand content, and that's what you're gonna get. Now pop the lid on that bad boy and you have yourself a bougie bagel breakfast sandwich. She may not be pretty, but art is rarely pretty. And I promise, this sandwich, though it looks like a sloppy wet mess, tastes better than anything I've ever eaten at a breakfast restaurant. If you've made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you've been entertained, educated, and inspired to have fun in the kitchen. Following recipes is super easy and makes you look way more smarter than you really are when it comes to cooking. And I really hope you give the sandwich a go for yourself. And if you do, I'd love to see pictures. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you want to see me tackle more cooking videos, I'd love to hear suggestions in the comments section. Once again, my name is Austin Paul. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.